The short squeeze could take Bitcoin to 90 or 100K in a matter of weeks. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, staying alive here in Dubai. Oh boy, well, it was a great weekend. I relaxed a bit and yeah, worked out in the morning. Oof, a little stiff, but I'm here to do the show for you guys. Hope you enjoy today's show. I know I will. And yeah, let's get on to some information for the day. Actually, you know what? We had a WAFFLES giveaway, right? As you know, there's this WAFFLES token that I am supporting. Yes, I didn't actually create the WAFFLES token. Somebody else did, and I'm supporting it. And I really like the team there. They're really cooking. They're really doing a good job managing, you know, all the heavy holders and so forth. So we can see that this is not a rug pull. So, you know, I'm supporting this particular meme coin. Now, I've given away 5,000 waffles. That's approximately $100, a little bit more than $100 to people who are in the different language groups. So I have several languages. Links are in the description below if you're speaking German, Russian, or Spanish. All right, join those groups, those Telegram groups, or join the English group as well. If you want to win some WAFFLES coins, you could own a DAVITAR, right? If you own a DAVITAR, this is one of my NFT collections, right? And just register it at davitar.com and then, you know, show off your DAVITAR in the public group, right? Once you register it, you could actually access all my groups, not just my public group, my private groups as well. And then once it's registered, right, you could win up to $10,000 almost of WAFFLES coins. 9,150 WAFFLES coins is exactly, right? Also, finally, register for, if you want to join my private group for free, you could sign up with TOOBIT, toobit.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. And yes, WAFFLES is doing well in TOOBIT. So hopefully WAFFLES can actually turn things around. It is in a downtrend, but let's just see if we can like move the needle up. If we can get up to the 38.2, that would be great. That would be breakout levels, and we'll see WAFFLES continue higher. But let's just see what happens in a little while. All right, liquidations plunge over 80% as the market consolidates. Yeah, right now, not a lot of people getting liquidated with Bitcoin stuck in a range, of course. It's a very frustrating situation. We're seeing, you know, long positions worth roughly 23 million, short position worth 18 million, pennies, right? Pennies. Usually when we see large liquidations in the billions, possible liquidations into the billions is what we're looking at. But that won't occur, right? Unless we, you know, see Bitcoin spike above the $73,000 level. Then there's going to be a massive incoming short squeeze that could drive Bitcoin prices really high. Well, not just short squeeze in the sense of like, hey, wait a second. Yeah, I've got the short position and now I got to go buy it back. I think there's less and less Bitcoin on the exchanges because people are thinking, now, wait a minute, you guys might be playing with those Bitcoins that don't really actually have what you got, and they're pulling them out of the exchanges. And that's also a short squeeze, right? So that could be a massive squeeze as, you know, other exchanges go and buy Bitcoin from another exchange in order to service their customers. And then the price starts to move. Oh boy, fear, uncertainty, and doubt dominate the cryptocurrency market this week as volatility took over and most cryptocurrencies crashed. Yes, Bitcoin, BTC, has also suffered from this bearish sentiment, creating a scenario favoring an imminent short squeeze for the asset. Yes, I really think so, because it really shouldn't have dumped that hard. We shouldn't have saw the $65,000 mark, but we did. In particular, derivatives open interest in Bitcoin remains at all-time high levels. Derivatives, I find that derivatives, it's depending on the type of derivative, of course, right? But they generally don't have an effect on the price of Bitcoin, right? They have an effect on the actual derivative itself, right? That's it. Because you could say, well, yeah, some of them might hedge with real Bitcoin, and yeah, it's a possibility, but unlikely. So I feel that derivatives do not play a role in moving prices. But hey, this is one man's opinion. You can decide for yourself. On June 15, Finbold retrieved updated data from CoinGlass showing that 34.5 billion open interest with BTC and at $66 to $124. So that's okay. Open interest is just, with the commodities exchange. But the problem with the commodities exchange open interest is that there's no Bitcoin involved in this. Zero. The open interests are just positions which match the price of Bitcoin. So let me give it to you another way, right? If someone wanted to sell on the futures market 22 million Bitcoin, they can do so. You're like, what? That doesn't make any sense. There's only 21 million. Yeah, well, it's out in cash. Yeah. Okay, see? That's how it works, right? It's sort of like GameStop, right? Someone can sell a whole bunch of stocks of GameStop, even more stocks, and there actually is stocks of GameStop. And then this is why we go, oh, so that's how you want to play. Okay. This is why people went and did the short squeeze on GameStop, right? Because they're like, oh, I see. Well, this is what's going to happen eventually with the futures market, right? People are going to realize that this is a BS game, and then they're going to come. And they're going to come hard, just like in GameStop. It's going to be fun. XRP News lawyer defies concerns over Ripple's fine to the SEC. Here's why. Okay, so I hate a Ripple, right? It's not even a cryptocurrency. It doesn't have a blockchain or nothing. It's ridiculous, right? XRP lawyer Bill Morgan has recently shrugged off the concerns regarding Ripple's potential penalty to the SEC. His statements come amid escalating discussions about the SEC's recent response to Ripple's letter concerning the Terraform Labs consent judgment. Okay. Well, you think the company just acquired two major custodial businesses in the last 12 months for hundreds of millions of dollars, can't pay $100 million plus fine? Oh, yeah. The $100 million fine is like speeding ticket. Yeah. That's why they shrugged it off. It's like, whatever. They just go borrow the money against your XRPs that they got, right? And that's that, right? Maybe they sell a bunch of XRP on you, and that's that. Game over. All right. Let's take a look at the charts for Bitcoin. Bitcoin, well, I'm surprised it came down to this level here. Honestly, honest to God, right here. This was shocking. I didn't think we'd get that low. I thought we'd bounce off of some of this resistance level, but we did come back and recover from that heavily, and then we did bounce off of it. But we're stuck down in the new range here as we bounce off of the next resistance level, and we have to break through that resistance, which was once support, as you can see. And yeah, what's the trade here? Honestly, it is. I would wait for this thing to break out above the 66. It is a difficult trade because we can see that the Bitcoin could retest this lower level here, the 65 once again, or come close to it maybe. And let's just see here. So there it is. 61.8 is a target maybe, and then we can blast off to newer highs. You could probably just, if you could do the 61 point stop loss at the 78.6 and see because I think if we continue breaking down, we'll probably break down even further. at this point. Ethereum, listen, I'll be honest. I can't figure out what the Ethereum wants to do here. There is no logical point for this thing to reverse at this level. Zero. There's no logical point for it to just, reverse at this level either, right? And it did, and now we are back up to resistance, right? And maybe we pull this down a little bit and call this the resistance, which was one support, which was logical. But what the hell is it doing? Well, if we were to ignore the fact that, okay, fine, it bounced off of this crazy support level that doesn't exist, and it's failing on a resistance level, I could say that we can say that Ethereum is probably still going to head back to the $3,200 level. That's all I can say. Okay, well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know I did. And make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.